Here come the boogeyman. What we doing the can run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls in the cause I need all the damn. Cause I'm neat. Here to put the fame with the one paid, with the book. Never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. Can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now. I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Lord, I'm gonna love you still. Mask off, I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why's it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. I can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting a trophy. Phonies and cronies wanting to turn the bands only. Came out my love with paper or plastic. Just need to touch it, that's fantastic. This is classic practice, my little gymnastics. Came to blast hits from the park of Jurassic. Can't dance.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Michael Harris II leading things off and takes a strike. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Out to short. Lindor whips it across. One up, one down. Here is Austin Riley. Holmes, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. And that's off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
On the ground to the left, Lindor. Here's the tag, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, today's starting pitcher, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Juan Soto.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Nope, that's off the plate.
That one outside. 2-0. And another ball. Alonso stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. And it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. In there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Outside low, 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. And now it's Mark Vientos. Ball 1 there. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And that's in there at the knees. 2 out, space is empty. Slider misses outside. In the air on the infield. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here is Matt Olson. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So here's Murphy now. Swings through that.
Eddie chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Inside. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lindor pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And a foul ball.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Siri in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Jesse Winker. Schwellenbach back to work. Fastball is outside. The other way, and it's caught for the out. Luis Torrens now at the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
On the ground, right side, Albies slings to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now it's Jose Siri. That ball is one, upstairs for ball 1. And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Into center. Reaching down, makes the catch. Here's Jared Kelenic.
Number 24, Jared Kelenic.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Line drive, short hop to third. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. And that one hit 97 on the gut. And ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit, right side. Toss to Alonso, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Late with the swing there.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that takes care of Alonso. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Outside low, ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Vientos takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
That's inside.
Nimmo off of first with 2 away. And that one off the outside edge. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Winker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Fought off foul. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch. That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So back here at Citi Field. Now it's going to be Michael Harris II. Harris, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one fouled off.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when they hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one just misses. Now 1-2. On the ground to short, Lindor. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So here's Riley now. First time up was a pop out.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Now that's the designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And that one hammered. Nimmo going back on it. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And first offering is fouled off. Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Here's Sean Murphy. In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Mets showing patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks.
Swings and misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Harris after it. Puts it away for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Beatty stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Walked his first time. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one out to right. De La Cruz settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one pulled foul.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second, on to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Kelnick at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Mets leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Two down, nobody on.
Count's full.
And that one ripped into right. And that is that. And we're back. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Schwellenbach back to work. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Next pitch is downstairs.
Hey!
Check swing on the 2-1, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And a pitch. That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
So a man at first. Juan Soto now. Double play ball to second. Flips it in time. Got him.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Foul ball there. And the slider just misses. That one ripped left field. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Tap foul at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Lifted in the air down the left side, Kelnick. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That ball's carrying. Off the batter's iron, gone. A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left side. Brings it in, and that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. The shortstop takes the ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that's in for a strike. Foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. 0 for 2 in this one. And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That's outside.
Harris leads off first with 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. Siri ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Waste no time there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Matt Olson up to the plate. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Here's the pitch to Olson. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens. Rafael Montero taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Brett Baty up now for the Mets.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, Allen. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. And that one clips the corner. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. He's got it, 1 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Brian De La Cruz next up for the Braves. And ball 1 to the right fielder. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line and foul ball. But it misses.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Montero, the 6-foot righty, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And now a man into scoring position. 1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Way inside, and that hit him.
First base.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 3. A little bit low. Soto over at second. Alonso at first. 1 gone. And a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
He swings and fouls 1 off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have.
Double steal to the right side. Albies gets it to first. No shot at the double play with the runners going.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 in this one. Jose Suarez will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's just foul. Bases loaded, 2 down. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, right side. Olsen takes it himself out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Back here in Queens, ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelenic.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 70, Jose.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's just misses. 2-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Over to first, but he beats it. Here comes Austin Riley. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now that designated hitter.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's Pierce Johnson will come in.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that's outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Here's the second baseman, Brett Baty. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris sizes this one up. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. Ground ball up the middle. Albies on the run. Throw to first. And they get the out. back here at Citi Field. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1-1.
And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Ripped on the ground to second. Beatty to first. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. Up the middle. And that is the ball game. 5-0.